the rumors were true. This week on Prof and Dev Play Games, we are recapping the Nintendo Direct. See you soon. All right, my friends, welcome to episode 495 of Prof and Dev Play Games. My name is Larry the Professor, and over there is Anthony the Dev. How's it going this weekend, Anthony?
Pretty good. I'm glad I've had a generally calm weekend, and right now I'm having a glass of yuzu sake.
Nice. That sounds delicious.
It's really good. I'm having it straight tonight, but
Very nice.
You can also mix equal parts it and ginger ale together, and that's also really good.
Oh, wow. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm having hard water.
I know.
Just water for me. That sounds good, though. Anthony, this week, you have three choices. I went to Costco today, and I got the last Bloomborough booster pack thing or whatever. The one I got my daughter a couple weeks ago. They had one more, and I was like, oh, I don't have this one yet. Maybe I'll pillage this and make a other commander deck. So cheap, right? With four boosters, and it's like $41. So the commander thing is really like $20. But anyway, I have Edge of Eternity's booster here. I have a Foundations play booster, or I have Khans of Tarkir from 2014. So your choice.
Oh, what was the first one again?
Edge of Eternities.
Actually, no. Do Foundations. That's fine.
All right, I'll do Foundations. Save the other ones for another time if they make it another week. I have a zombie token and a goblin token. Let's see here. I have Eaten Alive, exile target creature. Cool. Grow from the ashes. Search your library for land. I have a Mocking Sprite, which is a fairy rogue that flies. I have Helpful Hunter, which is that little cat with a little feather in its mouth. So cute. Goblin Surprise.
Gives you a card when you play it, right? Helpful Hunter?
Draw a card. Pretty good. Heir Apparent.
Oh, actually, that's a good hit for an uncommon slot.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because read it.
When this creature enters, create a number of 1/1 white rabbit creature tokens equal to the number of other creatures you control named Heir Apparent. Any deck can have a number of cards named Heir Apparent.
Any number. Like so a Heir Apparent deck is a thing, and that makes that card for an uncommon way more expensive than it needs to be, because people want like 30 Heir Apparents in their deck.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's crazy. Okay. I have Wary Thespian, who's a cat druid, Surveil 1. Fire Spitter Whelp, a flying dragon. Oh, cool. I can put that in my dragon deck. I have a Fiendish Panda, which is a bear demon. Jesus, that's interesting art. I have, this is the card that you gave me. I have Snakeskin Veil.
Nice.
Very cool. I have Kiora, the Rising Tide, as my rare. When Kiora enters, draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. And then I have a second rare, which is a Scrawling Crawler, which is a extended art borderless. Beginning of upkeep, each player draws a card. Whenever an opponent draws a card, that player loses 1 life.
Yeah. You can do some fun stuff with that.
Yeah. And that's a colorless 3 to bring in.
Yeah.
And my foil is Banishing Light.
Okay. Scrawling Crawler, I think, goes... that you said that was like...
It's a borderless...
full art. I think that's like $7 or $8.
Jesus, well, that paid for that. Pack itself. I'll send the picture to you over Discord so you can see it. That's
I think Kiora's... Kiora's not anything big.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it is. Played a bunch of Magic this weekend. Played with my neighbors. Played Commander with my daughter and my neighbors. And then today just played with my daughter. It was great. She's so good at fucking Magic. It's crazy. She had that fucking...
I know, where you're like, I just want to kill you, but I can't.
I can't. I could not. She would not defend. She would not attack with him. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you're just like, I have to get rid of Sephiroth in some other fashion.
Well, I had the thing I just talked about, or no, this Scrawling Crawler. I had a dragon that basically, whenever you cast a certain kind of spell, you draw a card. Whenever you draw a card, your opponent loses life. So then I just had 5 ways to draw cards that turn. So I just pinged Sephiroth to death.
Nice.
And then she was dead. Yeah. So this week we're talking about the Nintendo Direct. Before we dig into all the announcements in general, what were your feelings about it?
This one was awesome.
Yeah.
This is full of a lot of really good stuff. And this is what Nintendo needed to do for a while. They really need to show off a lot of reasons why the Switch 2 is a system you might want. And they really did.
There are lots of stuff coming.
Yeah.
And then some dates for things that we need to know.
Yeah, and really set out their fall schedule there. Like, why, what's so exciting about the fall from Nintendo? And, well, they dated some things that felt good.
Yeah, so why don't we jump into it? They start off with the Mario 40th anniversary. So Miyamoto was up there wearing a very cool 40th anniversary shirt that I want. And then the beginning was Mario Galaxy.
Yeah.
1 and 2 coming to Switch. I think it's coming to Switch 1.
Yeah.
And then you get like an upgrade or whatever for Switch 2, I think, to 4K.
Yeah, something like that. Which makes me feel like it's probably their locked frame rates for the most part.
Yeah.
I think they were locked on the Wii as well. So it's just like, no, these run at, I think, 60.
Yeah, 60.
Yeah, and they always felt great. I really enjoyed the Galaxy games a lot.
Yeah, I played 1 when it came to the 3D All-Stars that they, put in the vault for a while. I've never played 2 though, so.
Yeah, 2 was good. I mean, it's not radically different than 1. It's just they had more time to iterate and make neat new designs and levels. So, enjoyed that a lot. I was not expecting them to do this, I'll be honest, but happy surprise.
Yeah, I guess this isn't big Mario. There's a couple big Mario things for the 40th, but this was kind of the big Mario game, like typical Mario game. And, first people haven't played it, cool, but man, $70 for these two. Yeah. Oof.
I mean, it's Nintendo. They value their product a lot. For sure. And they're like, if you want to play Nintendo, this is the cost to do it.
I remember though when and this is because it was the Wii U, when Mario Galaxy came to the Wii U, it was $10. And that was obviously a different time. That was a decade ago, but Jesus. You get them individually for $40. So I really like the physical, so I'm gonna have to get the
bundle
together.
Both together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, then we got a couple more Mario things. Like, I can move quickly through the Mario Tennis. Fine, that's cool. Yeah. Mario Tennis Fever. That's next year. Never hated the Mario Tennis things. It's just never been like a huge thing for me, but fine. Yep. Mario Wonder is getting a Switch 2 edition. Plus a little expansion thing, the meetup in Bellabelle Park. Bellabelle,
which they mainly focused on it being multiplayer kind of mini games, but then they hinted at there being more single player levels, which is what I really want. So
yeah, which doesn't. I can't remember. Did they say in here that it was a cost to the upgrade? Probably.
They didn't mention cost of anything anywhere in this entire direct. So
yeah, so it's hard to say if they're actually like. I wouldn't be surprised if it's if you have Mario Wonder on the Switch, there's some $10 upgrade thing.
I bet it's $20 upgrade. Yeah.
Get the new levels and stuff. But yeah, that was cool. The next one, the one I was like, yay, this is exciting. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book.
That one looks really good. Like the art style looks awesome.
Yeah, art style looks great. I mean, all the Yoshi games have always had really great art style. Honestly, since the first one.
On
the Super Nintendo.
One of the best games ever. Yeah.
They're just like, no. Yoshi games clearly are meant to have unique art styles. And not consistent between games. Like every game is just different art style.
Woolly World and then Crafted World. Very different art styles. And this one, it's got some of the low frame rates with the Yoshi and the little flower on his back. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm day one on this one. My daughter and I are very excited for this. We love playing through Yoshi games.
No specific date, just spring next year. Yeah. So, I think that was the end of like game wise, but they did the next movie as well would be, it's going to be Super Mario Galaxy is going to be the sequel movie.
That's the big thing for the 40th anniversary. And the wild thing was, and I didn't hear about the rumors last week, but when they started the trailer, it's like, oh, it's Super Mario World. They're playing Super Mario World music. And then they just go up into space and it's all of a sudden it's Galaxy.
Yeah.
That's a big leap from, the origin story to now we're in Galaxy.
Yeah. I'm not sure about how that's going to go.
Yeah, me neither.
And they didn't at all, like, everyone's coming back cast-wise who's there. But, I mean, if you're going into... Man, what's the heroine in Galaxy?
Rosalina.
They haven't announced a Rosalina.
Right.
And I assume if you're going to be in Galaxy, you have Rosalina. Like, there's no way.
There's no way they don't. I mean, they had a fucking Luma. I mean, Luma was in the original Mario, too. So, Mario movie. Beating his head against the cage. That was amazing scene.
Yeah, so... I think it's coming out. It's coming out way sooner than I thought.
Oh, yeah. It's next...
it's next year, right?
Yeah. It's next spring, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was coming that early, to be honest, because it came out... I thought the first one came out last year. Am I misremembering?
I think it's 2 years ago. But it's still really... Super Mario, it came out in 2023.
Wow, time flies.
Summer of 2023, so it's been 2 years.
Okay,
so this will be about 3 years between the movie. But that's an animated movie like that, I feel like that's really fast.
Yeah.
Like, they immediately started making this film probably before the first movie actually went to box office. They're like, estimates seem this is going to be really good. We're going to make a bunch of money. We're going to start making another one immediately.
Yep, exactly.
But this means this comes out before the live action Zelda.
Right. That's true.
Like, they're getting 2 Mario movies in before the live action Zelda, which they announced like right after Super Mario movie.
That's interesting.
Because it's 2027 is the live action Zelda.
Right. Maybe. I don't know if I believe that we're going to see it. We'll see.
They casted it.
I know. I saw the cast. Yeah.
It's happening.
And that seems fine.
It's happening.
Yeah. I know that there was also a Netflix thing happening that then wasn't happening. So
yeah, but see, that was because Netflix leaked it.
Yeah.
They've already said they're making this one. So it was Netflix leaking it before there had ever been an announcement.
Yeah.
And Nintendo was like, we're done.
Yep.
And the Zelda movie did not leak before they did the official announcement of it.
That's true. It's true. And then there was, after the Mario stuff, was an abrupt, like, okay, now we're into like the regular direct.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'll start with some games I've never heard of, which is, fine or whatever. But
oh, yeah. You haven't heard of Dinkum? Dinkum's cool.
No, I have not. It looks cool. My daughter was like, can you play that?
Yeah, you actually can play it on Switch right now. It's been on Switch for, not Switch. You can play it on Steam.
PC. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been on.
Have you played it?
No, I've watched people play it and I've been told that I should play it. Australian survival craft game. Life simulator, little like cozy Australian outback game. That's
the battle at kangaroos, I guess.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, something like that. Like I've heard like trapping animals is a big part of it. And it has a good mechanic for all of that. I want to say it was originally made by like one person when it first went into early access, and I think it's more of a team now. But when did it hit early access? It did a full release earlier this year, April 22nd. But I want to say it was in early access for 3 years. July 14th, 2022 is when it first went up on Steam. Yeah. So come to Switch. Switch 1, actually. Makes sense. Yeah, I've heard it's just a really, really good, cozy life sim game. Like, really good.
We'll check that out eventually.
That's kind of the one I knew.
Yeah. Coming out a couple months right after something else we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
I don't... Pop-U-Com?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream.
Yeah.
Mii's in a little ant farm that you can play with.
Yep.
And then stop me if you want to talk about any of these.
I will.
Okay. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. We've heard about that for a while.
Yeah. Good nostalgia bait there.
Yeah. I'm probably going to pick that one up, especially since they said it was all on cart. No game key card.
That is nice.
Yes, that is nice. Unlike the next one, which I guess I understand why the next one's not on it because it's so fucking big. But Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade is a game key card.
Yep.
Comes out January 22nd, 2026.
I mean, yeah.
Comes with a booster pack.
It does come with a booster pack. And as I said, this is where the print run went. Because how many?
Exactly. Yep. Millions.
How many? Yeah. I'm like, how many are they physical copies of this are they printing worldwide?
Yeah. It did say while supplies last for the booster pack. So I don't know.
So maybe. It's probably just the initial print run. Yeah. The physical run has them. So if they have to go back to reprinting or print a second physical run or more, that they won't include the booster pack. Well,
this is
it's still funny to me.
It is very funny. This one's going to be $40 for the game key card with the booster, or $40 digital. I don't want a game key card. I really want.
I mean, it's just the same as having a digital. Really, it's honestly worse than having a digital.
It's worse because you lose if you lose the damn game key card, you don't have access to the digital game anymore.
You get none of the benefits of the physical.
Yep, and none of the benefits of the physical. Really,
yeah, it's so dumb. I get it.
I'm gonna pick this up physically. So,
although I'm like, I don't know how big it would actually have to be. I don't know how big of a game card you would need for Remake Intergrade. I guess it's Switch 2, so it probably does have bigger textures, which is annoying.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, probably more than 64 gigs, which is the
probably. Honestly, it probably would be at that point.
Yep. So I'm getting this digitally. I want this on Switch. I hear it runs really well on Switch. So
time to go back to. We had multi-discs. Time for multi-cart. Go.
Ooh, damn! That's not a bad idea. Come on. Probably
so ridiculous.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Next one was Linked Banner of the Spark. Which we saw once before. They changed their logo, so it's more readable now. It's like a year ago. I don't know. I feel like most of this was like a cartoon.
Honestly, it had very little. Had a little tiny bit of like isometric action gameplay.
Exactly. Yep.
And if we're going to talk about isometric action gameplay, there's the next game.
Hell yeah. Then let's get to it. Anthony, do the honors.
Supergiant used this to give the release date for Hades 2 1.0, which is September 25th.
That's so much earlier than I thought.
I know. I thought it was going to be... They said it was going to be this year. I just didn't think it would be, September. I thought October. No, end of October, beginning of November was my expectation. But no, we are actually less than 2 weeks away from Hades 2 being 1.0, and I can finally play it.
Anthony gets to finally play this fucking game.
I am so excited. The trailer was amazing. It was a great animated trailer.
They should make a fucking series, man. The animation was killer.
Yeah, I don't remember what studio makes those for them.
So good.
It's some anime. They made the trailers for the first game too. And they're so good. They do such a good with their art style. And animated. But yeah, I'm really excited. And it coming to Switch 1 and 2 as console exclusive, timed exclusive. So
probably a year.
You can play it on PC. However, right at the same time now and everything. But if you want it on console, it's only Switch. And so for probably a year.
Yeah. So the interesting thing about this is also on the cart. So I was like, okay, I'm pretty interested in getting this physically. If you get it digitally on PC or Nintendo, it's $30. If you get it physically, it's $50.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
$20 premium for that fucking cart.
Original Hades was same. I don't know who's putting out the physical.
So I don't know who the publisher is. Last time I thought it was like a not limited run, but something like that.
It was something. It was one of those other companies.
It's not the case this time, as far as I know. Although the physical is not coming out till like 2 months later. So,
trying to see if there's anything talking about the physical release. I don't know. Includes Switch and Switch 2 versions on the cartridge. No GameCube card.
No. That's interesting. So you can put it in either one.
Yeah. Yep, it doesn't matter. So it's just later. I'm wondering if it's Hades physical copy. Who did that physical? Game. Who did that?
Fangamer. I am 8-bit. Limited run.
I know, that's what I'm looking at here. Not on the front. No, this is a UK version. Who did it?
Maybe nobody.
That's not true. It's somebody. I've looked at it before because I was like, oh, that'd be neat to have a physical copy of Hades.
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe they did it themselves.
I think this one is.
Yeah, they might have. I'm actually looking. Okay. They might have, because the physical Switch edition also came with like a little character compendium inside of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think they did it themselves. But they just made it. I remember Hades physical was at least $10 or $20 more expensive than digital. Because they gave you other bonus stuff inside of it. They made it like a more of a. They didn't call it a special edition, but they're like, hey, you're getting it physical. You get a couple other goodies with it as well. I hope
they do the same thing, because I'm heavily considering getting this. I'm glad you finally get to play it. I've put about 4 or 5 hours into it just to taste. I wanted to wait for 1.0.
It's probably really good, I expect.
It's really good. It's different, similar but different. Some of the different stuff, I'm curious how you feel about it. But it's great. It's fucking, the gameplay's great. I feel bad for all the devs who are like, fuck, Silksong. All right, I'm going to delay 2 weeks. Oh, fuck. Hades 2 is coming out right on our heads.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus.
Yeah, it happens. That's what it is. There's always good games coming out. So.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean,
as being part of this now, the problem is like there is no good time. Space to put out a game. There's always something big within a week to 2 weeks on either side of everything.
That's right.
Just how it is. Games. So you just have to do it and hope you can find an audience the best you can.
Yep. My disappointment was that there were no amiibo for this game. I would love an amiibo of Zag, or the main character here. His name is escaping me.
Melonia,
something like that.
I'd have to look it up specifically.
But this was the last time in the Direct where there wasn't a game with amiibos.
I know, because we got a whole bunch of amiibos. Speaking of,
the next one was Kirby Air Raiders. Yep.
Yeah. They're very cute.
They are cute, and they interchange. You can put Kirby on the fucking awesome.
Of course they can.
Shit. I was listening to an interview, or not interview. Kit and Krista were talking about it, and it was like, Sakurai loves FPs. He loves figure players. He loves training the little toys to play against other people. It's just like inevitable that this is going to happen, and that there are more going to be announced. And these things are like $40. These things are fucking expensive. Yeah. But they're so fucking cute. The funniest part about the whole Air Riders thing was that they announced there's going to be another fucking Air Riders Direct. I can't believe that. It was so long.
They're going all in on Air Riders.
This is way too much. I think way too much. Like, and fucking Metroid Prime 4, which we'll talk about later, kind of getting a short shrift, and this is just like all over the place. It's insane.
Yeah. They're like, here you go, Sakurai. Go to town. You get all the time you want.
It will make you amiibo.
Don't really care what the game is. Just we're just giving you the time.
Oh my god. This one, and I guess we didn't talk about earlier, but the Mario Galaxy has 2 amiibo. One is Mario and one is Rosalina.
Yep.
And the Rosalina story from Galaxy is a physical book.
Oh, that's cool. That's neat.
It's a kid's book.
Yeah.
The next one, you are finally. I know when you are getting into Switch 2.
I would love to say I'd be getting into Switch 2 on this date, but that's probably not happening.
No.
Oh no, I got a home repairs thing I'm gonna have to deal with. So.
Boo.
I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to have disposable income probably to get something like this for a bit. Although I did ask my daughter, she's like, showed the trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment, the latest one. She's excited for it, but she's like, I don't need it right now. So,
okay,
I'll wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm probably not swinging a Switch 2 at least for a few months. Yes, boo me. I could go into talking about septic systems.
Oh God, no!
It's not awful. It's nothing bad in our house is going on, but there is a problem in the drain field of it. And it's like, oh, that's not a cheap fix. Okay.
No. Yeah.
It's not like a $50,000 new drain field, but or anything like that. But it's a few $1,000s that I need to just manage properly, and it would be ill-advised to spend money on a new console while working through that, making sure they're paying for all that. So it's fine. Such is life of home ownership.
Sure. Well, it looks good.
The trailer looks cool. I like a lot of the features. Yeah. That was the part that got the best reaction from my daughter.
Yeah, mine too. You can play as a Korok, Daddy.
There's the hilariousness of throwing stuff with the Korok. But yeah, it looked really, really cool. And on the Switch 2, it probably has good frame rate. So there you go.
God, that's the best part. I can't fucking wait for that.
The trailer was interesting because they said like it had split screen co-op. Great. Yep. But it had single cart split screen co-op. And they very clearly showed the person playing it was on the Switch 2, but the console that they were the other console they are sharing it with was an original Switch.
Oh yeah, it has game share. It has game share.
So, but the game is only a Switch 2 game,
right?
So it's a very neat thing where it's like, oh, if you don't have two Switch 2s, it's fine. If you have a Switch 1, the other person can just play on that.
I think that's really, really cool.
It is cool. I was like, that's nice.
I'm just wondering how the frame rate is going to be when you're,
split screen.
It's streaming,
Hopefully it doesn't go below like 30, but we'll see.
Yep, we'll see.
And when you're doing it that way, I think it's at lower res anyway because you're
split screen,
handheld and split.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
So they probably have. It'll probably be better than Hyrule Warriors was on the Switch.
That Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity was fucking rough in split screen. We did the whole campaign in it, and it was my eyes were bleeding by the end. But my daughter doesn't know. She's like, "This is great." Yep.
Yeah,
but we did it.
Yeah. The next one, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. I feel bad that I have such a blind spot for Dragon Quest.
Yeah,
overall. That's the problem. I'm like, is this the one that everyone loved? I can't remember.
It's not. It's the one that people thought was like weird.
Okay.
So I looked into it, and this is streamlining the game. It was like really long and tedious, and they've really like streamlined it apparently for this remake.
Okay.
So this would be the 7 to play, I guess. 5 is the one that everyone loves. 5 and 11. So
11. Okay. Well, I know that 11's the new one, but there was one on the DS or 3DS that I knew people at PopCap would play, and they put hundreds of hours into it. Yeah. They loved it. And I don't know if that was like, no.
Okay.
Because this Dragon Quest VII was PlayStation originally.
Oh, wow. The original PlayStation?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Dragon Quest V was 92.
Oh,
and it was
okay.
Yeah, I want to say it was 9.
Huh.
Yeah, Dragon Quest 9 was a Nintendo DS game.
Okay.
Developed by Level 5 and Square Enix. I think 9.
Wow.
9 was the one that they went like just. No, I'm checking. Yeah, and 8 was PS2. 10 was online.
Oh, interesting.
And then 11 is the one that I've played.
Yep. That's the only one that I've played is 11.
Yeah. So 9 was the one that I think, unless there's been other remakes, that is possible.
You know what's crazy?
There's just so many of these have been remade. So,
Well, and that's the thing I was going to say. Like this, so this looks gorgeous. Thinking about like do this with Final Fantasy VI,
Oh, that's true.
But they're doing it with Dragon Quest. Okay.
Never mind. Dragon Quest V was on the DS. It got a new version on the DS, and just
that's the one I'm thinking of. Okay, I didn't know it was a new version. That was a remake.
Yeah,
okay.
there was a DS version.
That cart
I think they made a lot for on the they updated a lot of them for the DS, if I remember right. Yeah, so 5. People like 5. Good to know.
Yeah. Probably others too, but I know for sure when this happened, everyone was like, "What? This before 5? What the fuck?"
Well, they're also doing 1. They're doing 2 and 3. They've done 1, and they're doing 2 and 3 come out later this year. So I assume that we're getting updates of all of these. Like Square Enix at this point is like, I get that Dragon Quest isn't probably the biggest seller in North America, but it's huge in Japan.
Huge in Japan, absolutely.
Yeah. So, yeah, the art style's great. I mean, we could also, get Chrono Trigger. That'd be cool.
Oh my, we're never, ever. That's never fucking happening, man.
Yeah. But I mean, all these Dragon Quest 7 and Dragon Quest is all like Akira Toriyama does all the character designs for all the Dragon Quest. So he did the designs for Chrono Trigger. Like,
that's a good point, because I was thinking that's why Chrono Trigger never happened, but this is happening.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good point. And they clearly are riffing on his style here and not trying to like.
Oh yeah, they said
completely like change the look of it. They're like, no, it's iconic.
That's right.
So maybe one day. I think there just probably needs to be someone inside Square that really wants to make it happen. And Sakaguchi's not there anymore, so it's not going to be him.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't know who from that Chrono Trigger team is still really at Square that would want to do this, who's not tied up in other things.
That game is still so fucking playable that I don't know if it matters. Although I'd love it. So speaking of old shit coming back, the next one, the Virtual Boy is coming back. It's coming back for Nintendo Online plus expansion pack, and what the fuck? They are making the peripheral $100 fucking dollars where you slide your Switch or you Switch 2 into it, and it does the fucking whatever it does.
The 3D. It was 3D. Yeah. It's not. I love how we call it the virtual. It's not VR like we think today at all. I don't know.
I feel like it's 3D like a 3DS or whatever.
Yeah, kind of more like that. I only used it once or twice. There was someone I knew in high school. Oh god, the name this is going to be forever ago. Luke had it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He had one, and I remember playing it at his place a couple times and being like, "This is weird," because it came out in like '95. It was later than you would think.
Mid-90s,
yeah, 90. It like only lasted. That was Japan. Yeah, it was 95, and it only had a lifespan until 96.
Oh my god, that's like the shortest lifespan ever.
Yeah, because I mean, you couldn't move it. It just like stuck your head down into this thing and play. It was so weird and so uncomfortable to play. Like,
and they're recreating that experience. Like, this is the way that you can play it.
This is a weird nostalgia move. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And they're making that cardboard thing. But yeah, I don't honestly completely know why.
I
think people have forgotten. Not enough people played this to have forgotten.
There must be
why this only lasted a year and people were not thrilled with this thing.
Yeah, like not enough people in Nintendo were like, well, actually, this is probably not the best idea. I don't know, man. It's wild.
I mean, really, it's probably cheap to make. It's just a plastic shell that you slide your Switch into.
And it's $100, or you can get the cardboard version, which is $25. I have always wanted to try the Virtual Boy. Do I want to try it for that much money? I don't
know.
Think so. I don't think I want to have this thing. I was excited when this first was announced. I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. I've always wanted to play this. Now I'm kind of like, do I want to?
I'm very curious.
Do I want to?
I mean, a used Virtual Boy is $150 roughly.
Oh shit! You can just get the original.
You can get the original.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Or more. I don't know. I saw one for $150, $220. They range all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no games. Like you get the access to the games.
Yeah. Honestly, the pricing on like eBay for these is just all over the place. But either way, It was a weird one. I was not on my bingo card that they were ever going to do anything with the virtual boy, nor make that weird looking thing again for people to remember.
Well, we had the NES Classic, we had the SNES Classic, and now kind of got the Virtual Boy Classic.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh my god!
In a very strange way.
Very weird.
And another series of games that I'm blind to, but if no people really like, they announced Fatal Frame 2 remake for Switch 2. Horror games where it's all about taking pictures.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a very, very interesting thing. I know that there are people that really like these games. And if I was into horror, I probably would try these. Because they seem like they have a neat conceit. With the power of like film and photography to defeat spirits and ghosts and whatnot. But yeah, it's Team Ninja, Koei Tecmo, doing the remake.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. So I don't know. But I know there had been a remake of the first one. So
yeah, I remember that one. I thought that was a Wii U one actually, but I could be wrong.
It might have been a while ago. We got a One Piece game. I don't care.
Nope.
I have not watched 1,000 episodes of One Piece to understand.
This game must be 1,000 hours long.
Yeah.
Overcooked 2, game, by the way.
Is it?
It kind of looks like a Muso game. But anyways, whatever.
Who's the devs behind it? I can't even see. Yeah, it looks Muso-ish. Yeah. No, it's definitely Muso.
Okay. Well, it's not Koei Tecmo or Tecmo?
I don't know. The trailer weirdly does not have like
it was very short.
Yeah, they were just
a long arm and a big fist.
Yeah, it's a Mega Force.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. Yep, it's the Muso people.
Yep.
Because it doesn't seem like
already out.
Yeah. No one else makes Muso games, clearly. Overcooked 2 is getting a Nintendo Switch edition. Should be a fun party game.
Has a camera face on there.
Yeah. Oh boy. Stardew Valley Switch 2 edition. Small little updates. You can do the co-op split screen, and then you can also do the game share to all sorts of different devices. Which is nice. Oh yeah, it had mouse controls. That's right.
Yep.
So you can play it on Switch 2 in the way that honestly it feels best to play.
Yep.
I mean, this was the part where they were just going through a lot of just games being updated. Human Fall Flat, Switch 2 edition, Power Wash Simulator 2, still only for fall this year. They have not dated this game.
I kind of feel like
still didn't date this game for this.
I feel like it's not coming out.
Yep. Which kind of killed me. It's definitely a game that I've been considering because I've heard people say it's very relaxing. It's very weirdly fun.
when I showed my wife the game we're going to talk about next, this was before it, and she was like, "Oh, I love that game." She loves Power Wash Simulator. It's just so relaxing. So there you go. Did I lose you? I think we lost Anthony.
Yeah. Am I back now? Hello?
Yeah, you're back now. Yep, you were gone for about 20 seconds.
That's weird. Yeah, I also noticed that my my web kind of hiccuped there. Whole website, everything. Not sure.
Yeah.
That was weird.
You were gone, but now you're back.
I am
just
back.
In time to talk about Wicked Game Planet.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I was like, hey, you should talk about the next one. Go ahead.
I thought my wife would be really excited about it, but she was more excited about Power Wash Simulator too. She's like, wait, it's a planet and you shoot them towards the middle? That's not how I play. I'm like, I know it's a sequel. They did something different. You wouldn't want it to be exactly the same, would you? But kind of, yeah.
She's like, maybe, yeah, actually.
So it's cool. You're on a planet, or you're circling around the planet in a spaceship, dropping your fruit like you do in Suika. and then you can go 360, and then all the fruit moves towards the middle of the planet, and then kind of bulges out as it gets towards the edge. So you're trying to get your fruit to hit the melon before you burst the planet, basically.
Yeah.
Day one.
Yeah.
Day one. We're getting this day one. So yeah, it just looks the same, just has a different conceit, which is great.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, why does it have game share? I don't know why did it.
Well, same reason that the other ones do. So,
just have
we play
multiplayer.
We play against each other. So she could be on the big screen and I could be on the small Switch. If we didn't want to do split screen, which I don't know why we wouldn't want to, but
Suika Game Planet.
Yeah, man. That's and the Suika game was like $3 on Switch, so this is gonna be what 5? Maybe 10?
Something like maybe 10 at most.
Yeah. I love Suika game, man. It's saved my life. I'll buy every Suika game that comes out. I'll let you take the next one.
Yeah, so we got a date for Metroid Prime 4, 4th of December, for Switch 1 and 2. But then they showed off another thing that I was not expecting. I don't think anyone was expecting. No. The Samus motorcycle.
Oh man, it looks interesting.
It's an open world game?
Open zone? Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very curious. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue what this game is trying to be at this point.
Yep. I don't know what they were trying to show off. This desert was completely empty. Like it's just sand.
I mean, they clearly you're traversing from using it to traverse from like one place to another, but is that necessary?
Yeah, I don't know, man. This game's going to be quite different.
Yeah. We will see. We will see. The only thing I made a comment in my work Slack was, if that motorcycle can't transform and become an armor upgrade for you, this is a failure of a game.
Missed opportunity, that's for sure.
Completely missed opportunity. We're talking old Robotech here, or Mospeda, the third chunk of Robotech, had motorcycles that would transform to like extend exo armors. Bubblegum Crisis, Anime was all about the Moto Slave, and it's just like badass motorcycles that attach to exo armor to make you even more badass. And if they don't do that, I'm going to be very disappointed. Just drive around on it and get an upgrade, and you can just like press a button, you flip out, and you're just like this big Samus with like this
fucking motorcycle. Samus.
Yeah, I know.
If you had a Switch when this comes out, would it be a day one for you?
Yeah. Yeah, I still like Prime games enough that I'm like, even if they're trying new stuff with it, I'm like, it's still gonna be Metroid Prime and probably be pretty damn good. It scratches an itch that no other game typically does. There's not really another first person Metroidvania I can really think of. Those don't really exist so much, so I'm here for it. But this game is also getting an amiibo.
Did you see that fucking amiibo? That thing is huge.
I did. It is huge, God. And I'm like, I kind of want it.
I kind of want it too. Of all the amiibo, like I think that's probably the one I'm going to buy. From this direct. There's a Cyrex one or Silex.
Yeah, there's two coming out on the beginning of November, and it's Samus alone, and some more basic armor, and then there's a Samus with the motorcycle. And honestly, I would say the pose on the amiibo for the motorcycle and the amiibo is much cooler than anything they showed in the game, to be honest.
I am really kind of perplexed about how they're showcasing this game, because I feel like they buried this in the middle with no fanfare and just put like the date at the end. And Kit and Krista during their podcast, they were like, Nintendo just has no idea how to market this game. They don't know what to do with it, and it's just like putting out the die in fucking December. Like there's just no hype around this trailer at all. It was confusing. Just this big open sandy area, like no excitement around that at all.
Yeah,
I don't get it, man.
I don't either. I do get the next one. Donkey Kong Bonanza already getting DLC.
That's wild.
Dropped us the day of this direct. That was that's the no, this isn't the last thing. Okay.
When it puts DK Island from fucking Donkey Kong Country that you get to go play around in and bash shit up, and then get to hang out with the people, the Kongs. I'm very excited for this. I just need to get through Bonanza before I can really enjoy this.
Sure.
Which Silk Song put a wrench in. So.
Yeah, and they also put a free demo of DK Bonanza up as well.
Great game. I hope more people play it.
Yeah. Next was a Pokemon Pokopia.
Printing money. This fucking game.
What is it? It is effectively Animal Crossing Pokemon.
Exactly.
And that just prints money. I say that, and I'm like, yep, done.
Yep. Like that's the easiest sell. Even I don't love Pokemon. I like Pokemon. I don't love Animal Crossing. I like Pokemon or Animal Crossing. Put them together. This sounds pretty fucking rad.
Yeah. Who's making it?
Ooh, good question.
Game Freak, Freak, and Koei Tecmo. Not there. I had to look it up.
That's right.
So it's not just Game Freak, but I wonder if this is mostly done by Koei Tecmo.
That's like their number one partner, Nintendo. And
yeah.
At this point, it's Koei Tecmo.
Yeah.
It looks good. This game looks good. I think that this is going to sell a bazillion copies.
So much money. And that is not dated. It's just sometime next year. Makes sense. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, look at all the EVs. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Give me all the EVs. This is so bad.
Each Pokemon gives you like an ability, and there are like 6 billion Pokemon. So like you have 6 billion abilities in this game. I don't know.
I don't know how many total Pokemon are going to be in it. I wonder if they're going to limit it to like a certain set. Who knows? Who knows how many though? But they did lead into Pokemon Legends, ZA, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, they showed the mega evolutions in the game. Not like a whole lot. Another game that's coming out in just like a month from now.
A month now, yeah.
Yeah. Switch 1 and 2. I don't know how this will run. I would probably not run this on a Switch.
No, it's gonna run like butt. But they want to have it out for people to buy.
I mean, there's a lot of kids, a lot of families has Switch 1s and Switch Lites and the whole thing. So, don't want to discount that. Yeah, I don't think I'll be getting it. I wouldn't get it for myself, and my kids have kind of moved past Pokemon at this point.
Yeah.
Like they're not nearly as excited about Pokemon overall. No, my daughter's very much into Demon Slayer, so I did that. That's the thing I did this weekend. I went and saw that movie.
Oh, how was it?
If you haven't watched Demon Slayer, you're gonna have no fucking clue what's going on.
Is that you?
Because it's I have seen the first 2 seasons, and then I watched a recap for seasons 3 and 4 before going into it to know what's going on. Because it's not it is effectively it's going to be 3 movies that are the last bit of the story. And this movie doesn't end either. It kind of just transitions out to credits because it's the end. Like this is part 1. It's 3 parts.
Oh wow.
But my daughter loved it, and it was like 2.5 hours animated movie.
Shit.
It was a long animated movie, not in a bad way, but in a way of like, how much money did you spend on this?
Yeah.
Like
how many man hours? Holy crap.
Yeah. But yeah, my daughter has moved past Pokemon and is now into like full on shonen anime.
Oh wow.
I don't know why shonen is her thing, but she loves shonen. But I was a good dad and took her to see it. She was very excited. But Danganronpa 2x2. I've never played any of these games.
I played Danganronpa 2 for probably 10 hours. There's a murder in a school and you're trying to figure out who did it, and it's the fucking teddy bear. Just monstrous, crazy horror game. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Unique.
Unique. Okay. Megaforce is really, if you talk about anything on this in this direct, a Megaforce, a lot of showing here. Dynasty Warrior Origins coming to Switch 2 in January 22nd, basically a year from when it launched originally.
I want to play this one on the PS5, not on the Switch.
Especially for you, PS5 Pro probably be amazing for it.
Yep. Play a Muso where everything is on screen. It'd be great.
Yeah. But that's then Monster Hunter Stories 3 got a new trailer and date. I don't think it had a date before, but 13th of March, 2026.
Yeah, this has a very specific date. Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah. I just think we just knew it was 2026. It could be cool. I haven't tried the Monster Hunter Stories games. They've always intrigued me, though.
I played the first one, the demo. I played the whole demo on 3DS, and it was cool. It's kind of like a Pokemon. It's like a Pokemon where you're collecting these monsters.
Kind of. Yeah. But they clearly keep doing well enough that they're making a third one. So
yeah, I mean, I love the art style of this one. I think it looks much better than the other two chibi ones.
It does. They definitely have been working on that. So we get through that, and then we get a sizzle reel, and it's a lot of stuff that we've known about. But a lot of dates. 2 Point Museum is on October 28th. Disgaea 7 complete 10th of October. EA Sports FC 26 September 26th, day after Hades, for all the people who don't care about Hades. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake, there it is, October 30th, right.
And these are both on this, these are both together, right? They're bundled?
Yep, they're bundled together. Because they put 3 out already, so this is like 1, 2, and 3 all together now in HD 2D. Which makes sense. I think 1 and 2 are pretty short games overall. Yeah. Even if they're HD 2D. I mean, as a kid, 1 seemed amazingly huge, but I'm pretty sure now, if I looked at it, it'd be like, that's tiny.
Well, it's like Final Fantasy 1 and 2, same thing. They're 8 hours, 6 hours, whatever.
Yeah. Virtua Fighter 5, Revo sometime this winter, Lego Voyagers, September 15th. Little Nightmares 3, 10th of October, and then Persona 3 Reload, October 23rd. Or Switch 2.
Yeah.
A lot of cool stuff there. A lot of stuff coming in the fall.
There's lots to play on Switch 2. And honestly, Switch has quite a few things coming as well.
And then they showed Capcom's like, here's Resident Evil Requiem. Plus RE7 and RE8 gold editions. So it's just like, here, have all the latest Resident Evils on Switch too.
On the same day. They are all going to launch the same day as Requiem, which is
7, 8, and Requiem go. Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
It's crazy. All 3 of them. The more that I see Requiem, the more I watch the trailers and whatever else they are showing, I'm like, oh, I actually kind of want to play this. What the fuck? Only Resident Evil I've ever played was 7, and this I love. I think the protagonists are what's getting me. I think that it's pretty cool perspective. So I don't know if I will play it, but I'm definitely intrigued, and I definitely won't play it on Switch. I'd play it on PS5. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, not a game that I would choose Switch 2 for if I had something else.
Yeah, exactly.
But then we get to the big one. They ended it with a bang.
Oh, Anthony, they ended it just for us. This was the best direct ever. Oh my God. They're like, Anthony, Larry, we know what you want.
They did.
Larry, I know what you want. We're going to give you a game that's a sequel to a game that you kind of like, but you didn't play all the way because it's set in a fucking school and you play as a professor. And we know you don't want to do that. Instead, we're going to put you in a fucking Coliseum in Rome or some shit.
Yeah, Fantasy Rome.
Fuck yes, man. Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave.
Next year.
I mean,
I bet it's later next year.
Yeah.
But
probably. I'm gonna guess June. I think summer.
Yeah, I bet summer. They like to do these in summer, I'll be honest. Yeah. And here's my thing. And it says it's coming to Switch 1. I'm not gonna play this on Switch 1. This is the game that's like, hey, if I don't have a Switch 2 by then, this is the game I get a Switch 2 for.
Yeah.
Absolutely, hands down. I'm so excited
As
for a non-engage Fire
this
Emblem. I didn't hate Engage. I'm like,
the story.
No, I want this though. This is the Fire Emblem that I want.
This could be the best of Three Houses and Engage, because Engage had better scenarios in terms of the battles, and Three Houses had much better story.
Much better stories, and just generally I like the characters in Three Houses far better. Which I think is it's a huge important part of the Fire Emblem games. You need to like your characters a lot, and then just a lot of the characters in Engage to me were honestly rather forgettable.
I couldn't tell you a single one right now.
Exactly. I was trying to think of name. I'm like, I don't remember.
Just the Colgate hair main character. That's about it.
Yeah. And even from this trailer, I already have like more exciting characters. I was like, nope, love that character design. Want to see that character. Want to play more of them. We'll see. I'm excited. I'm very interested for a new Fire Emblem. I'm curious what the story is, because there's a part of me that doesn't feel like it's going to be purely in the Coliseum. Like that's a bait and switch.
Oh yeah, probably.
Like at least for like the first act of the game is all Coliseum, and then something's going to happen, and it's going to go crazy.
It looks gorgeous. What they're showing looks really, really good. There's some sexy ass characters in this game. This looks good. I can't wait. This is what I want. I want it now. Makes me. I will go back and finish Three Houses now before this comes out. So I've got some time. I just need the monastery shit. I just need to fucking forget about and just like try to get through it as quickly as possible, because I just hate it.
Yeah.
But that was it. That was the end of the direct.
Yeah. It's a great way to end it.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. I know some people were like waiting for something like Smash or Mario, 3D Mario or whatever, but good God, ending it with a Fire Emblem, perfect.
I don't think Sakurai is going to be on the next Smash, but I do think they're going to wait for Air Riders to be out before they do anything next with Smash. Like there's a part of it that feels like Sakurai would at least be consulting on it in some form.
Yeah. I think he'd be like an executive producer or something, like
probably something more like that, where they're like, he's not making the day-to-day decisions on it anymore, but really having his guiding hand to make sure that it lands in the right way. Right. Yeah, cool. That was good. It was good.
Really good.
Whole thing. Nintendo did this, so we can now probably not have another one of these for.
Yeah.
Well, we have the Air Riders Direct. What am I saying? We're getting that.
Well, and there's got to be a Metroid Prime 4 Direct, right?
I think there's probably going to be something before it comes out. Yeah. Really just sit down and figure out how they're going to market that and how they want to present it.
Yeah, exactly.
But maybe November-ish, potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it comes out beginning of December.
So. Yeah. Whatever day those amiibos come out, actually. That's probably
that's November
6th. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is when Hyrule Warriors comes out, so I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Maybe not. Yeah.
No Hyrule Warriors amiibo, at least announced here.
No.
Those are the ones that I insta-buy. Any Zelda amiibo.
No new Zelda amiibos right now. But amiibos aren't done. We're back. They're back.
We're back, babe. Oh, they're so back. We never left. We're so back. Holy shit. But they're huge now. Fucking huge.
Yes.
And tariffs are making them very expensive. So.
Yes. Cool. I just need to go to Tokyo and just buy them in Japan again.
Right.
Just bring a suitcase and just buy a ton of amiibo.
Yeah, because the de minimis is gone, so you can't just buy it and then have it shipped over. Either.
Nope.
Look, we're winning. Anyway, I noticed.
I know what you've been playing. You've been playing stuff.
Well, before we get there, I noticed that you counterpicked Mixtape because you think it's not coming out this year, I bet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It hasn't been shown.
Yep. When I was going through my list, I was thinking, if I were him, I would counterpick Mixtape because I don't think it's coming out this year.
Yeah, I did a little investigation on that of being like, when's the last time it was shown? When's the last time anything's been said about it? It's been too long. I'm like, I have a hard time. And it wasn't in here. I expected it might have been in here. Without that, I'm like, it's probably being held.
Exactly. The other one that's like that is Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Yeah.
I thought for sure it'd have been here and it wasn't.
Yeah. Oh, you picked up Digimon? Really?
I did.
Really?
Yep. The previews that I've been hearing from people on various podcasts are like they are surprisingly positive. Like, I don't think they're surprisingly positive. The people who previewed them are like, I'm surprisingly like positive on this game. I can't believe how good it is. Like, okay, I will go with it because I don't know what else is on the horizon.
Sure.
And you've got 3 slots.
You're full up.
I'm full. Unless I do a drop. I can still do a drop for something that's not coming out.
I had a drop. You pointed out there was a game what game got pushed? Slay the Spire 2.
Slay the Spire 2. Yep.
Yeah. So that I just had a free drop on that one.
Yeah.
Not free, but
no problem.
Yeah. Just let me drop it.
Yep. I was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I thought about counterpicking it. And I was like, if it does come out, I'll be fucked. So I don't want to do that. So yeah, but we've both got 2 92-point games right now, or 92 24-point games. The Silksong and
because Silksong came down. It's been coming down slowly but surely.
Yeah, that 3 out of 5 review from Eurogamer and etc., which was a very fair review, I thought. So
I read it. I agreed. I was like, yeah, this is a very well argued thing, and I was like, if you're I mean, I don't know what they gave Hollow Knight originally.
Yeah.
But based on that review, I'm like, you don't this game doesn't get the same rating as Hollow Knight. It's always going to be less than Hollow Knight in that regard, based on that review. So
yep,
it needs to be less. And I don't know if they're a place that does even half points or anything. I think they just do full star, 1 out of 5s. So yeah, I got to pick some things up, I guess, at some point here.
Competition, basically. So unless I make a drop, which is probably not likely. So we'll see. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. But yeah, I have been playing a couple things. I want to start with Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah.
My friend, I have completed another Final Fantasy. I beat Final Fantasy 9 5 minutes before we got on the podcast.
That makes me happy.
I'm so happy. I still am in the final cutscene where Zidane's running back to Kuja, basically. So I don't know what's going to happen.
You have not beat it. I'm not going to say anything.
Oh fuck! I thought I beat it. Oh shit!
No, you have beat it, but the final cutscene is really important. Like the last 5 to 10 minutes and credits of this game are really important.
Okay,
well, for the emotional coalescence of this entire game.
Okay, well then, shit.
So I don't want to say anything now. I'm like, no, you're not. Okay, you've beat the final boss.
Yes,
you have not gotten your climax though. I will say that.
Awesome. Okay, well that's awesome. Looking forward to that. I love this game so much, and it has so many parallels to 4 for me in terms of that fucking final boss. The final boss in 4 wiped me 10, 12, fucking 20 times maybe until I finally beat it. And the final boss here too, I had to reconfigure my shit several times and really bear down on what I was doing. And almost instantly, probably 2 or 3 turns in, Zidane and Freya were dead, and I was left with Vivi and Dagger, and that was it. And I could not resurrect them. I don't know if there's some thing that stops the resurrection or what, but I could not raise them at all. So it's just Vivi and Dagger for the whole fucking time. I've got auto potion, auto haste, trying to fucking auto regen, just barely surviving. It was fantastic. It was so great. So
I'm so glad.
Yep. And the story stuff is really cool. I think the writing's a little clunky, but I think the point is really still hitting home. It's a really, really, really good one. So yeah, after tonight, I'll have beaten 9 and 4 within a week of each other, 2 weeks of each other. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I'll be very, very curious once you get through the final cutscene and get your payoff on everything. How do you feel about the game?
Okay.
I find it's a very rewarding ending and cutscene. It feels really good.
Yeah, because I do feel like there's still something missing. Where my neighbor loves it, you love it. There's something to it, and there's some emotional connection. I texted a picture of where I was at towards the end to my neighbor, and he was just like, "Oh, the feels." I'm like, I'm not quite there yet. It's good, but I don't have any feels. But maybe I will. So yeah, that, and then Hollow Knight Silksong.
Yeah,
I put about 14 hours into Silksong. probably 6 of those hours were against the same fucking boss, the Savage Beastfly. I finally was just stopped being stubborn, left, grinded for some rosaries to get a spike trap, which could kind of throw into the room, and if enemies hit it, they would it basically manages the ads that this fucking thing summoned. And when I went back, I probably 5 or 6 more tries with that tool, I beat the boss. And it wasn't like it usually is, where it's like this euphoria. I was excited, but it was kind of like this boss was bullshit. So I wasn't feeling too excited. And then I'm just kind of, I'm sorry, go ahead.
That was kind of like, we talked about that review. That 3 out of 5 was very fair, I think, in that regard, of being like, hey, some of these bosses are kind of bullshit.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
They don't feel as rewarding to beat. And that's not the only place I've heard that. And you've said it, and I've heard other people at work actually talking about it, being like, some of the design here is not as strong as Hollow Knight in some ways.
No, and it's just overtuned for difficulty. They've just had must have had the same group of people who were masters at Hollow Knight Path of Pain. So like, oh, you make it harder, need to make it harder. Like, you don't really. And the exploration, I'm kind of dead in a couple spots that I need to figure out and push through. And once I do, I'll get back into like loving the game. I'm kind of liking the game right now.
Sure.
There's a couple pieces about the difficulty and the masochism towards the player that I just think are hilarious. And mostly because I didn't die. So there is a bench where
I've seen a streamer do this bench.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. So I had 4 masks. So when I sat down, I had 3 masks. Sorry. I sat down. When you sit down on the bench, which is usually when you get your life back and kind of save, it releases a trap and it just swings at you for 2 damage. So if you have 2 or 1, you're fucking dead when you thought you were going to finally, and that would just drive me nuts. I had 3. So I got off immediately and I jumped toward the wall, swinging, like panic swinging. And it busted open a piece of the wall, and you go back and there's a fucking trap. You can disarm the trap back there. So I just luckily got it and then saved there. But there's another one on the way to the Savage Beastfly when I left. Before that, when I kept going back, at least 50 times, the map maker is there in one section. When I left to go grind and get my trap and come back, I expected the map maker to be there. No, one of the super enemies were there and fucking swiped at me. I was like, what the fuck? Where did you come from? Scared the shit out of me. And I just started laughing like, oh my God, these motherfuckers like know that you're going to go and come back. And when you come back, they're going to change it where you thought you were safe and you're fucking not. And it's like, man, they are really just fucking with the player in this game so much. Maybe too much.
Yeah, I would say that the making the bench actually a dangerous point, I would argue that's probably not good for design at all, because now every time you're going to be worried about a bench. And I don't think that actually makes the player experience better for playing this game. Like, you want to have that come down relief of like, oh, I can save my game. Oh, thank God. From a game that's very intense. I mean, Hollow Knight, I definitely had that experience pretty constantly playing it, being like, I found a bench. Oh my God, this is amazing. I'm at least safe again. And they're basically saying like, yeah, now you can't trust any bench. Enjoy. It's like, oh, so if you're at like 1 or 2 masks now, do you just like, I don't sit at that bench?
I make sure that I heal up before I go at any bench now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I mean, like, what if you don't have heals?
Right. Well, I mean,
do you just like go, okay?
Well, I keep thinking about it, and I keep thinking about the difficulty of the boss, and I don't remember Hollow Knight specifically, like how this went, but it's fairly easy to heal yourself because you charge up heals by attacking. So I would just go find enemies and smack them and then be able to heal up. But then there's a risk reward too, though.
But you're putting a risk there for the thing that where you're just like, please, just like, I don't know. I'm like,
let the tension dissolve.
Yeah, it's never a good thing when it's funny, and it's very funny from a streaming standpoint, like watching a person do it and they're like laughing about it at the point in more of a like, they also didn't die, but they were like, oh shit. But that from then on watching this, they were worried about every bench.
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't think that's what you want players worried about.
No, I think that's right.
Just so you could have a laugh one time.
Yeah,
and maybe there's more benches in there. I don't know, but that's the problem.
It does feel like the devs are maximizing their enjoyment a bit versus the player enjoyment. Yeah, I can see that. I am definitely not in love with this game like I was with Hollow Knight. Like I was I couldn't put it down, and I put Silksong down to play. Sure. I played Assassin's Creed Shadows last night.
Nice!
Had some really cool story moments. I'm fucking 15 hours into that game, Anthony, and I don't have Yasuke yet. I still have just Naue. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's just hilarious. But I will pick Silksong up again, but it's not calling to me. But I did play 14 hours and they melted away. So I don't know. Yeah. I will keep playing, but
I think it's clearly it's a very good game. But I mean, I think it's falling into the consensus of it's not as good as Hollow Knight. It's ever so slightly less than Hollow Knight.
Which still,
a lot for the reasons you're exactly. Hollow Knight's a really good game.
Exactly.
So this is still really good, but it's not, I guess, meeting everyone's expectations. But that's kind of what happens whenever you work on a game for 7 years after an incredibly well loved game. All the video, like watching streamers play, it's a gorgeous game. Like
really pretty, man.
They did a good that's so good.
Music's awesome. The animations are great. At 120 FPS, it fucking is just buttery smooth. Yeah. It's tight gameplay. Like just so much about it that's great. There's just the, maybe 10% too difficult where it's like, okay, it's pushing me away. And Hollow Knight never pushed me away.
Yeah, so, it felt Yeah. It Silksong's a little bit more aggressive to the player. They turn that up more, and you're like, I don't know if you needed to be honest.
They could do that. And then that's all I've been playing. What about you?
Nice. I have played a ton of Path of Exile 2. And I hit in game. I did it. Wow. So I've hit in game of Path of Exile 2 and their big mapping system now. It is complex. Like the mapping stuff of Path of Exile 1 was pretty straightforward, kind of like just one UI screen. Like this brings up a whole giant world map and you're like, how would I put it? There's an item called Waystones. So you can choose nodes on this map that you're building out, and you put a waystone there to give it special properties. And you play it and you clear it, and then there's all sorts of special nodes on this map. Like I don't know how far it scrolls, but it's actually a world map, like the entire world, and it's 2D arted like the world. And there's towers you have to take to clear corruption from the map. It's like a full kind of feels like a very procedural campaign in some ways, and you're just doing ARPG missions each time to get loot and to clear these areas to open up new areas to get to. It's ambitious. I don't think it's perfectly balanced right now, but they're only at 0.3 release of their early access, so but it was neat. It's been neat to get there and just see how ambitious it is in comparison to like Diablo 4's endgame, which has no ambition whatsoever. It's very run of the mill on Diablo 4. So that is a part that I've really been enjoying, just seeing how different that is, especially from 1, and definitely seeing where they've are trying to push the game forward a lot and those mechanics. So that's been cool. Mechanically, I think they've tuned the balance a lot better. Like I'm having a much better time with the game overall, and it's a slightly slower paced and more methodical version of an action RPG. But the original release was a lot like Silksong, tuned a bit too hard, in my opinion. made it hard to really get into flow state and really enjoy.
Yeah.
And I think they've tuned it. They brought down some of the difficulty, especially early in Path of Exile 2 in the early campaign, to like better on-ramp people into everything. It's still dangerous, but it didn't feel nearly as punishing this time. And maybe I'm just a bit better, but I think I've read the patch notes that said that they've tried to tune defenses and attacks and enemies into a better place that just ramps better for players. And I felt it. I had a good time. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. I haven't played anything else. Because it was that on nights where I could, and then taking breaks away from screens, just reading some books and stuff, trying to like disconnect. Because I've been tired after my work days, I'll be honest.
Yep. Working on video games, last thing you want to do is play video games.
That's not true. I mean, I don't want to get to that place because there are very senior people that make games that do not play games, and I think I think that is not. I mean, I knew that from decades ago. There's interviews with like these really formidable names in the industry, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't play games," and I'm like, "But how? You make them? Why don't you want to play them?" And I think it's just important to know what's being made. Even if I'm like not feeling it completely, I'm like, it's important to know what the market's doing and what my peers are making so I can understand what's there. It's like who was it always like for writing, you want to read a lot.
Of course. Yeah. That's
like,
absolutely the way
you need to know what other people are doing.
Yep.
So I feel that way. It's like any kind of creative field. Like you should know what you're trying to do. I mean, again, not everyone does. There's plenty of people that make games that are like hate modern games and they just make their own very auteur stuff. And sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. That's not me.
Still be playing older games, I would assume.
Yeah. But I like playing games. And I will be, I mean, Hades 2 is less than 2 weeks away.
I cannot
and
wait.
5 days from that is Final Fantasy Tactics, and then 2 days after that is Ghost of Yotei.
It's too much. It's too much, man.
I love it. I mean, this is my and that's why I'm like, I don't know if you talked about like, is Metroid Prime 4 day one thing? It may not be, just depending on how much I have left to play.
Yeah,
like
right.
I don't need it day one, but I have 3 really involving games coming out in a week of each other.
Tactics is so huge.
Yeah.
And Yotei is so huge.
Yep.
Man.
And Hades, I put a couple hundred hours into Hades.
Yep.
And I'm like, Hades 2, I expect that I'll put similar amounts. Yeah. That's quite the week coming up.
Oh my God. What a week. What a year. I know 2017 was great. 2023 was great. God, this is maybe one of my favorites. My favorite.
This is a good one.
Such a fucking goddamn great year.
Yeah.
And honestly, Blueprint still sticks with me as incredible.
Yep. I thought about going back and playing it again, like continuing or starting again.
Starting again. Interesting.
It could be fun. I mean, I've done it twice now. And it is fun to start again and like with the knowledge you have. Yeah. How optimal you can be early. But yeah, nothing else new for me for playing. Just finding an action RPG is what I need right now. And it's a good way to kill time for another like week and a half until Hades 2.
Yep. Oh man, it's gonna be awesome. Well, I know you're gonna play it on PC because you have it on PC.
Yeah, Hades 2. Thank you for that. I will be playing it on PC and Steam Deck.
I think it plays like a fucking dream on the Steam Deck.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
I think I got it for you for your birthday last year.
Yeah. And I was like, thank you, and I'm not playing it.
So I'm glad that it can carry over for this year.
I am so blind to that game. Like I said in Discord, I've seen the trailers, but other than that, I know nothing about this game.
The second world boss is... I have not beat this boss yet. That boss is great.
Okay.
So So good.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, man. You'll know when you get there why I think it's so good. And you will too, 100%.
I'm sure.
Yep. Cool. Well, if you like our podcast, please rate it on your podcast service of choice. And we will be back next week I'm sure that Sony's doing a state of play this week. Sure, there's more stuff to talk about next. Yeah, probably, right? Everything happens in September. We'll be back to talk about something next week, and I will be opening up a pack of Magic cards next week. So I'll leave these in my booth, and then we'll have a choice next week. Cool. All right, folks. Thanks for everything, and we'll see you next week.
Later, everyone.